Dear Gemma, hello, and I hope this letter finds you well, and thank you for the invitation to reflect on survival as an artist. You kindly responded to my request for your birth date. I wanted to know if you were young enough to be my daughter, or is it that I am old enough to be your mother? Either way, the answer is yes, you are, and I am. Motherhood, being a mother or not being a mother, was one of the first thoughts or connections I made when thinking about surviving as an artist. To be or not to be. I have pondered, come up against that question all my adult life. It has been the fixed compass point, while my desire and ambition to be a writer and performer has been the other. I had my first termination in 1890, the year of your birth, and when I was 18. I had another two in 1983 and another in 1984. There were pressing psychological factors at play that prevented me from engaging maturely with the idea of being a mum, from making a choice, an informed choice. There were powerful emotional and financial reasons for me not to become a parent, but stronger than both or all of those was my love of theatre and my dream to have a life connected to performance, theatre, the stage. I chose my own survival in having those terminations. As well as the personal, there is of course the political here being my right to choose, and the factors that have influenced that choice. I saw how women had no support if they were a single parent, how impossible it would have been for me to continue a creative life. Vicky Featherstone, the artistic director of the Royal Court, was recently asked what might have helped her when she was developing her career. Her answer was childcare, or at least a tax relief on childcare. I write all this, and I admit all this because writing like this is what I do. I've kept a journal since 1979, and it was through that journal writing that I developed my voice. I was experimenting with how to develop an I, to have me present in my work, but not go down the wormhole of self-absorbed autobiography. I have situated myself at the centre of my work, and while developing my artistic practice, I have also been developing my humanity, or my capacity to be human, to be in conversation with my stuff, and to offer that conversation out to others to join. This purpose has nothing to do with critics, or stars, or opportunities, or touring. It remains intact, regardless of the response from others to my work. Each time, all of the time, I go back to the drawing board of me. I am a practicing Buddhist. I am a feminist. I am a socially, politically engaged human being. I am a good friend. I am curious. I am tenacious. I am patient. I have stamina. All of these qualities and self-definitions underpin my life as an artist. To thine own self be true. It is also worth mentioning that I have a bleak, often offensive humour, selfishness and unhelpful ego, and a capacity to become overwrought and not suffer fools. Not suffer fools. Full stop. Some lines across that. Through all difficulty, I have been as fearless as I could have been about pushing my life as an artist. There have been times when my metaphorical legs have gone from under me or been kicked away, but I always trusted that something of value would be found, that living, being porous, would enhance my art. For me, that has proved to be true. I wonder if I may be waffling now, so I want to find the perfect thing to say to give courage. I'm looking for a bumper sticker slogan, but there isn't one. Just a life lived, sometimes badly and sometimes well. Survival as an artist is inseparable, for me, from survival as a human being. To keep developing, being open, looking after oneself, physically and psychologically. Perversely, as I have shared my narrative of not being a mother, I realise I have in fact parented myself into existence and built a family of friends and collaborators around me. It is so obvious to say, nothing came easy, but nothing did except when I put pen to paper, or finger to keyboard, or eye to book, or mouth to conversation, in pursuit of an idea, or to realise that idea on stage. Hold hard to your ideas. Protect them as a mother or father would a child, and everything else can be managed. Not easily, but it can be managed. I am 54 now, and so the option to be a biological mother has gone. But if I had gone through with that pregnancy at 18 and had a daughter as grand as you, Gemma Painting, well, that would have been quite something. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to be with you all in this way. Go well, warmest, Sue MacLaine. P.S. Sorry. Climax. Write lots of drafts. Don't expect anything to be right first time. Don't be afraid to edit. Don't be fearful of getting it wrong. Get it wrong and then put it right. Try not to give too much energy to whether people like you or not. Practice eloquence. Live a generous life. Learn how to defend yourself. Challenge fools. Hold your nerve and stand your ground. Trust your collaborators, absolutely. Trust others to understand you, but give them as much help as possible to do so. Don't smoke.